Hello students, welcome to our lesson 2 for English conversation, and the title of our lesson is The Future of Work and Remote Jobs. In this lesson, we will discuss trends like digital nomadism, AI in the workplace, and flexible work setups. Practice also conditionals and future tenses. And we will also learn vocabulary about the future of work in remote jobs. So without further ado, let's jump right in with our vocabulary. In our vocabulary, we have remote work. Remote work, it means work done outside of a traditional office. That means anything that you do or any work that you have outside of a traditional office, that is a remote work. Next is freelance. Freelance, it means working independently from multiple clients. Most of the time, when you say you're a freelance worker, that means you are not part of any company. That means you are working independently. Next is hybrid model. Hybrid model, it means a mix of remote and in-office work. It could be working in the office and then working outside of the traditional office. Next is digital nomad. Digital nomad means a person who works remotely while traveling. So if you are a person who loves to travel and you see a lot of people who like traveling and at the same time they're doing some work or whatever type of work, probably blogging or vlogging, they are called digital nomad. Next is work-life balance. It means the balance between personal and professional life. This could mean that you are able to balance between work and your personal life, which means maybe family. Next is productivity. Productivity, it means the rate at which work is completed effectively. It means you do a lot of work, you complete a lot of tasks. You are being productive, or you are having productivity. Next is collaboration. It means working together with others to achieve a goal. If you work with others, that means you are collaborating with them. So the act of working with other people is collaboration. Next is virtual meeting. Virtual meeting, it means a meeting held online via video conferencing. This one, the most famous during pandemic would be Zoom meeting. That's called virtual meeting. Nowadays, we have a lot of different video apps or virtual apps that you would be able to do meeting virtually. Next is time management, organizing time effectively to complete tasks. Easy as it is, you manage your own time, your schedule. Lastly is automation. When you say automation, it means the use of machines or software to perform tasks. It comes from the word automatic, so everything is automatic. That is the process of making everything automatic is automation. All right, so those are vocabulary. Let me read each one for you for the pronunciation. It means these are the vocabulary: remote work, freelance, hybrid model, digital nomad, work-life balance, productivity, collaboration, virtual meeting, time management, automation. All right, so let's proceed to the next one. These are useful expressions, okay? So here you will just repeat after me. You can do it 2 times if you feel like you need more practice. I enjoy the flexibility of working from home. The hybrid model works best for our team. Remote work has changed the way we communicate. Managing time effectively is crucial when working independently. Automation is replacing some traditional jobs. All right, so that was it. You can pause that one, the useful expression slide earlier. This time, let's proceed to grammar focus. We're going to talk about modal verbs for possibility and prediction. What are the modal verbs? You have will, might, may, could, and then should. These are the words that you use when you are talking about possibility and prediction. So when do you use will? You use will when you have a strong prediction. For example, remote work will become more common. Now, if you don't know the word prediction, you can just look it up on Google or any dictionary. Okay? Next is might, may, and could. This one, you use it for possibility. It means it kind of like have an assurance that it could possibly happen, right? So, example, companies might reduce office space. Lastly is should. Should meaning expectation or recommendation. Now that if you are expecting or if you have some expectations or you are recommending something or someone, you should use should, okay? You should set clear work hours at home. So there you have it. Those are our 3 modal verbs for possibility and prediction. You use modal verbs to talk about the future and workplace changes if you are in a corporate world or if you are working or in a company. Next is combined with future time expressions. For example, in the next decade or soon or eventually. And there are more terms or words for future time expressions. All right, so that's the grammar focus. Again, if you have any questions about this, you can comment below this video. Let's proceed to conversation practice. Now, I will be Liam and you will be Emma, okay? So I will stop. I will not read the Emma part, and then I will read the Liam part, and then we will change role, okay? Let's start. So, how are you adjusting to the hybrid schedule? That's great to hear. Do you miss the in-person collaboration? True, we're considering a flexible schedule for everyone. Agreed, remote work might not suit every role, but it's definitely here to stay. All right, good job. Let's change role. I will be Emma this time. You will be Liam. Are you ready? Go. I actually prefer working remotely most of the week. I'm more productive without the commute. Sometimes, yes. Brainstorming is easier face-to-face, but our virtual meetings help a lot. I think that's the future. People want more autonomy over their time. All right, so that's about it. Again, if you have any question about this conversation, comment below, or if there is some words that you don't understand, look it up in Google or in any dictionary. Okay, let's proceed to pronunciation tip. Stress in compound nouns. What is compound nouns? Compound nouns are nouns that have two, or like these are nouns with 2 words that it's like compound meaning two nouns, okay? So in phrases like remote work and digital nomad, the stress is usually on the first word, okay? So for example, remote work. So you have the emphasis or stress on remote. Digital nomad is on the first part. Virtual meeting. Virtual meeting. So you have to practice it that way. Stress on the first word. Okay? Culturally, remote work culture varies globally. So in the US and parts of Europe, flexibility and trust in self-management are emphasized. However, in some Asian countries, there's more focus on presence and availability, and even in remote settings. Understanding these norms is key in international collaboration. So this would help you understand why there is a setup like that. And so in terms of English language, you'd be able to familiarize yourself with those terminologies as well. So I think that's about it. If you have any questions, comment below. I will send you your task or activity about this lesson. All right. Thank you so much. You have a great day. Bye-bye.